Yo, what's up, my Arrowettes? I want to welcome y'all to Red Arrow Reacts. It's been your boy, the host, the Archer of Truth, Red Arrow, and we're doing a reaction to WatchMojo's top 20 sexiest DC female comic book characters. Bruh, this will be hard to pick a whole top tier list from DC because there's like so many baddies, from villains to heroes. You got people like Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, Zatana, Artemis. You know I'm gonna put in my girl Artemis. Miss Martian, Killer Frost, Talia Al Ghul, Wire, Hawkgirl, Huntress. It's like so many.
I'm talking about going down there and having some fun. Maybe, maybe with someone special.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most alluring ladies from the collective DC universe.
You want to go a few rounds with me?
Black Canary.
I am talking about sparring.
Number 20, Miss Martian.
Wow, that's
Martian
funny.
Manhunter isn't the only green-skinned good guy in DC. The White Martian name, again, Moores, goes by numerous other monikers, from the Earth name of Megan Moores to her official DC
Megan.
moniker of Miss Martian. She's a somewhat obscure character who's nevertheless appeared in other media, specifically the Supergirl franchise. This is fitting since Morse's origins basically stem from creator Jeff Johns being denied permission to use
Miss Martian, bruh. I forget the actress name, but she she played Miss Martian in Supergirl, the TV show. Bro, this ring light is just getting terrible now. Oh, Arrowettes, Mia Queen, Thea Queen.
Supergirl in a story. Speaking of which, fit is a useful word when describing Miss Martian, both concerning her physical beauty as well as her keen fashion sense. There's just no other way to.
Miss Martian is that she can ship shape. She's a ship shapter, so she can shapeshifter. She can switch her outfit and all her disguise, bruh. Tell me you wouldn't have that as a baddie, bruh.
Say it, we'd love to explore strange new worlds with this Martian.
Together. Get out of my head!
Number 19, Stargirl.
Oh,
Jeff Johns has created several popular DC characters over the years, but he brought up personal attention to detail when it came to Courtney Whitmore, aka Stargirl.
Eat my sparkles, turtle!
Johns designed this superhero in tribute to his sister, who died tragically young on board the doomed TWA Flight 800. This nobility and bravery translates to the character of Stargirl, a plucky and winsome young woman who takes on the mantle and responsibility of being a starman from fellow superhero Jack Knight. Stargirl's inner beauty shines through in her selflessness and desire to help others, and this certainly goes a long way when it comes to being naturally confident and attractive.
They need to bring back Young Justice. Give us another, Young Justice, but I meant to say Justice League. They need to give us another Justice League series with all new cast of superheroes and supervillains.
I don't have powers, potty mouth. It's the staff.
Number 18, Lois Lane.
Who told you to wear a tie?
They say that a classic never goes out of style, and this definitely applies to the legendary Lois Lane. This intrepid reporter may be an icon from the love interest in peril stereotype from back in the day, but this does little to damage Lois Lane's longevity. Her self-assuredness and determination to get a story lean into Lane's independence from Superman. Indeed, it's probably one of the things that attracted Clark Kent to Lois in the first place. Well, that and her killer legs. This list, by design, is going to be fairly focused upon characters being alluring and sexy. But it's also important not to lose sight of how characters like Lois Lane are interesting people first and Dream Girl second.
I've ripped enough blazers running after stories that I'm always prepared.
Number 17, Huntress. Many women have adopted the mantle of Huntress over the years, with the character's popularity enduring to the modern day.
How would you know where his lips is at if you don't have? Well, he actually does have a face. He just puts that.
Fannie Mae Pixies. When premium ingredients like smooth caramel.
Where are we going?
Don't ask so many questions.
Helena Wayne is an alternate version of the character, a child of Catwoman and Batman that embodies some of the best physical attributes of both DC legends. A separate Huntress, Helena Bertinelli, doesn't hold the same Wayne parentage, but retains.
And that's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy to think about Batman getting with Catwoman and making Huntress.
Similar physical charms. It's essentially a Sophie's choice between these two Huntresses, since we love how both balance physical capability with outfits that enhance the character's formidable strength. What can we say? We like to be dominated.
Which leaves the rest of our evening tantalizingly free.
There are 3 terabytes of data here. I'll be busy for days. Oh, dinner and a movie?
It's a start.
Number 16, Hawkgirl. It's a long and established comic book trope to gender swap a popular superhero in the hopes of gaining readership.
John and Hawkgirl, they end up having a kid. I forget what his name is because I know in Batman Beyond, their kid end up helping Terry McGinnis. Because I think their kid is, I guess he has more of his mother's side. No, he has his mother's side, but his dad, John Stewart's anger. Because his outfit is like a silver outfit.
From the
I forget what his
sex.
name is. No, when she took that off, bro, I'm like, what? You're hiding this sexy ass face under. Look at John. Yeah.
This thankfully doesn't damage Hawkgirl as a character, however, since nobody this time.
Hey, John Jones know. John Jones know. He like, you hiding this under that mask the whole time? You a snow bunny that looked like that? Hiding that face, that beautiful face like that, bruh. I see why John did what he did.
Stuff is going to shy away into the backroom wallpaper. Hawkgirl is another character with a long and storied history. A warrior with genetically engineered wings that enable her to soar the skies.
Yeah,
she's sometimes analogous to Hawkwoman, while the Kendra Sandra's iteration leans into the character's Doctor Who-esque reputation for death and regeneration/reincarnation. Hawkgirl is cool as hell in any timeline, and we love following her adventures.
Where are you gonna go?
I don't know. Someplace where the fate of the world isn't in my hands. Someplace where there are no more secrets, no more lies.
Number 15, Mary Marvel. It seems as if the word Marvel will always surround characters from both of the big 2 comic book companies. But we're not complaining.
But I had the power, or, a third of the power anyway, of... Well, I can't actually say it myself.
Not when we have this compatriot of Shazam, Mary Marvel, on our side. This member of Shazam's extended family dates back to the 40s era Fawcett comics and features a design that's seen little tinkering over the years. Mary Marvel is usually depicted with the same bright red color palette as her old school canonical brother, only Shazam's skin-tight suit is replaced by a short skirt. The yellow gold boots tie together the ensemble, which is essentially a keenly retro depiction of feminine glamour, tied together by Mary Marvel's absolutely gorgeous smile.
Are you okay, Batman?
Number 14, Knockout. The 90s era of comics is, depending on who you ask, one of the best or worst decades for the medium.
I haven't worn this since I escaped from Apocalypse. What do you think? 2 Wonder Woman?
We tend to fall into the former camp thanks to characters like Knockout. This red-headed badass may sport a mask, but there's no denying the physical charms of this female fury. Knockout is usually a villain or anti-hero, the latter usually as a member of the Secret Six. She's also notable for being polyamorous with another member of the Six, Scandal, and, a stripper. We're not here to judge, but rather just to admire how Knockout kicks butt, takes names, and steals hearts.
Damn, knocked her out.
Number 13, Killer Frost. Cold as ice, but hot to the touch. That's right. How we prefer to fantasize about Killer Frost. It doesn't matter if we're talking about Louise Lincoln, Crystal Frost, or Caitlin Snow. There's something alluring about the look but don't touch nature of this dangerous villain. Killer Frost isn't above making the most of her feminine wiles if it means that she's able to get the job.
And that's the crazy part. Is like you couldn't really get what not Miss Martian. You couldn't really get with Killer Frost unless you're like an ice person or like a heat person. Oh my god, I don't know why that just reminded me of that meme from Batman Brave and the Bold. With what is it? I gotta make sure I do a video on it. Batman Brave and the Bold. The episode where Batman actually legit turns into a bat because he get bit by... I think he get bit by a vampire. Either a vampire or a bat. And it turns him. And there's Fire and Ice. I don't know if you're going to put them on here, but Fire and Ice, they were like, well, Fire, she cool and nonchalant. Ice is like, she's like... Ice is she's like what would you call her? She's like a fan of or not a fan, like a super fan of Aquaman, and she like him, and she like get all excited and nervous, and the meme is funny because where it's like she like when she talking on Fire in the bedroom, they're not having sex. She was like, yeah, I like Aquaman. Yeah, he can melt my icicles or ice something. It was funny as hell. And then Fire was like, she said something, and she was like, Fire was like, you know, Aquaman has a wife. She's like, yes, I know, Mara.
Done. That said, her powerful abilities as a manipulator of heat energy definitely earn our respect. We're fine just admiring from afar how Killer Frost's devilish smile, and we're going to go with hot body here just for the sake of puns. Get our temperatures racing.
I'm not sure.
I'm listening.
Number 12, Supergirl. Never underestimate the power of a miniskirt, or at least when it comes to Helen Slater's portrayal of Kara Zor-El, aka Supergirl, in 1984. If we're being honest, however, every artist's depiction of Supergirl looks great because the character is great.
Pylon Biofi Ekuru. Kara Zor-El set temondet. Get of kit again.
It would have been very easy to simply present Kara as a reductive Superman clone, but her personality shines through in her own right. This allows the creative freedom behind Supergirl's attire, beskirted or not, to work hand in hand with the admirably her.
I like her red one, but I love her old classic Supergirl, the one she had from Justice League, where it was the all white. Oh my god, that one was. She was a baddie in that one. I love that white one. I love the skirts.
Heroic traits within her heart. Sure, Supergirl is sexy as hell, but she's also a formidable role model that earns our total respect.
I was stopping bad guys. That's what we do, right?
Stop them, not scramble them.
Don't lecture me, Cal. I'm still older than you.
Number 11, Barbara Gordon. Viewers of a certain age will probably remember how actress Yvonne Craig brought her generational beauty and dance training into the role of Barbara Gordon on the 60s Batman TV show.
As long as you're...
I love that purple. That purple is my favorite from Batgirl. Supergirl will be... Her outfits, I would say, if I had to pick, it would be in tiers. 3 tiers, probably. It would be her white one. Her white outfit. Her second one would be her Red Lantern outfit. And then it would be that red one as the third one.
Holding class as Penguin, perhaps you'd include Batgirl, too.
Craig's performance was never forgot, and her grace worked hand in hand with Gordon's memorable history with DC Comics. It doesn't really matter whether she's working as Batgirl or Oracle. This daughter of Commissioner Gordon is determined to stand on her own, away from the shadows of her father and Batman. Intelligence, after all, is totally
I like
sexy,
her new
and Barbara Gordon
purple
can
outfit.
always be relied upon in a time of crisis.
That's that nasty one. Where she kissed him.
Number 10, Black Canary. The human mind can be a complex thing when it comes to attraction. Sometimes we can be disarmed by another's beauty, or be swept off our feet in terms of idealized romantic love.
My heart bleeds. Black Canary.
Green Arrow. I've noticed you around.
I know.
Other times, though, our animal instincts creep in and we're consumed by lust. This, in a nutshell, describes Black Canary, a DC Comics character that always seems to exude sex.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your entertainment, the Gladiator!
Yeah, Black Canary, I love me some good cosplay. I love when people do cosplay outfits, because look, I'm doing mine already. Let's tap back.
Pheromone. The form-fitting outfit, complete with fishnet stockings, asserts how Black Canary is comfortable with her body, while her strengths as a superhero keep at arm's length any creeps that might get too close. This Canary is also confident and cocky, however. We don't for a minute dream of line-stepping DC's resident bad girl. Number 9, Talia Al Ghul. This is a DC comic book character with legs, in both the literal and figurative senses. Talia Al Ghul's physical charms are undeniable, and she's often had a seductive relationship with Bruce Wayne and Batman.
I know you loved her, but I cannot believe you did not save a picture of me as well.
This villainess also remains an ever-present threat within the comics, however, proving that Talia was...
If you fuck with Talia, that means you got the whole League of Shadows on your back, bro. You got them in your squad. If you fuck with Talia, bruh. That's what Batman should have did, bro. But you can't really turn all of them good guys. But just imagine, bro, being with Talia Al Ghul. And then her daddy, Ra's al Ghul, bro. You got a whole faction right there. You, Talia, and the League, and Ra's, bro. Get up out of here, bro. I'm calling it, bro. That's what I'm on.
No flash in the pan. The fact that her strengths remain in the everyday real world also proves how formidable she is as a character. Talia Al Ghul possesses brains and beauty, never relying on gimmicks or superpowers to prove her worth in the DC universe.
It made you romantic.
It made me do what you wanted.
Was it all bad, beloved?
Number 8. Raven. There's something to be said about the enduring popularity of Raven as a DC Comics character. Her origins date all the way back to 1980. Yet Raven's ability to adapt and progress with the times has led to a loyal fan base.
I'm not creepy. I'm just different.
And what's not to like? Her supernatural origins make her mysterious, while her fashion sense ties to cool goth subculture tropes successfully. Raven is, for lack of a better word, cool. She's also beautiful and in touch with her emotions, literally, because being an empath is a huge part of her powers. Meanwhile, Raven's uniquely quirky personality makes her utterly charming to anyone lucky enough to cross her path.
A lock of hair from a beautiful girl.
Beautiful?
Number 7, Powergirl. Supergirl isn't the only Kara Zor-El out there in the DC universe. There's also Powergirl, an alternate universe iteration of the character with a couple of notable differences.
Mr. President, can I talk to you? It's really important.
Artist Wally Wood definitely utilizes his history working with more adult-oriented comics when it came to designing Powergirl. The size of her bust is frankly ridiculous, a grand example of old-school exploitation at its finest. Meanwhile, the peekaboo window of Powergirl's leotard actually draws attention to this fact, likely making it difficult for anyone with the post to maintain eye contact with the superhero. Does this detract or undermine Powergirl's effectiveness as a hero? No. We don't think so, although it remains a definite point of conversation.
I'm close enough right here, and he's not really that much of a boy, you know? He's 13.
Number 6, Starfire. There's a discussion to be had when it comes to the evolution of costumes and superhero gear over the years. The male gaze likely had a huge influence over the desire to depict Starfire in a space bikini back in her 1980s heyday.
I did not see that coming.
Oh, yeah, Bumblebee.
Thank you. I am Coriander of Tamarin. Our kind can learn language from the act of kissing.
Oh, wow.
Useful. That said, we don't think for a minute that the comparatively more modest and practical applications of Starfire's outfits diminish her appeal or beauty. Modern-day renderings of this interstellar hero instead allow Starfire's radiant appeal to shine through beyond revealing outfits or prurient pandering. Instead, her contemporary legacy balances this character in a way that makes Starfire feel timeless.
So you've told me.
Look at my man.
Speaking of fun, the old room looks great. You know, Corey, you and I could just...
Fun!
What?
That's it! That's what we need!
What who needs?
Oh, you're so smart. Thanks, Dick.
Number 5, Zatana.
Oh,
it's
man.
an old school era of vintage illusionists and magicians that helps bolster the enduring allure of one Zatana Zatara.
You were assuming they were real in the first place. How are you, Bruce?
The updated mixture of mesh tights and leather boots, combined with the classically cool top hat and tails, makes Zatana impossible to resist. Meanwhile, the character's confidence as a performer, both on and off the stage, made it easy for us to believe that Zatana just seems to know what kind of outfits work the proper magic. Zatara doesn't need to pull a rabbit out of her hat for us to fall in love.
Oh, no.
She can work her spell on us any day of the week.
Bro.
You're not as furry, but you're just as cute.
Number 4, Harley Quinn.
yeah, you
It's
can't-
pretty wild to research the meteoric rise of Harley Quinn as one of DC's most popular characters.
Say hello to your new, improved Harley Quinn.
That's my favorite outfit is that one. Her original outfit. Oh, my God. Just a baddie in them onesie with the makeup and the ponytail thingies. Oh, my God. She's a fucking baddie, bruh. I crush on Harley so bad, just like I crush on Artemis.
This goes double for the fact that she was created for Batman the Animated Series
And
as
that's
opposed to
crazy,
debuting
too.
within the page.
Yeah, that she was only she wasn't supposed to be like this how it is now. She was only created for Batman the Animated Series, but I guess she did so good in that TV show that they kept bringing her back, and it eventually just made her into her own character with the Joker. That's wild to think about that shit. And another thing is wild too. They not jumping off topic, but kind of is. It's the same way with Jason Todd when he became Red Hood. That's crazy. I'm trying to remember if I did that. I don't think I did that when they had the whole DC was the one the whole decision if you wanted to kill Jason Todd or keep him alive when Joker kidnapped him. And they said you had to call in and stuff and make a telephone thing. I don't think I did it, but I wanted to.
Of a comic book. Harley has captured the imaginations of millions since that debut, however. A total wild card that's impossible to resist and impossible to tame. This is juxtaposed against her eternal orbit with the Joker, since she's usually either depicted as tethered to his side or free from his control. This push and pull narrative makes Harley Quinn compelling, while her manic charm dares anyone and everyone to try their luck at love.
For Ivy.
Still yay!
And then we never want to see you again, all right?
Less yay, but more yay than I had this morning.
Number 3, Poison Ivy.
Good kitty. How would you say it? Perfect. Say it for me, kitty. Say perfect.
There have been a lot of femme fatales within the Batman universe. This sort of makes sense too, since this archetype is a constant when it comes to the hard-boiled detective stories and film noirs that make up the Cape Crusaders' DNA. Poison Ivy stands among the very elite of this standard, a leggy seductress that can make anybody fall to their knees in worship. Granted, Ivy's ability to utilize pheromones to alter the mind helps in this regard, but one look at her is enough for us to know that we need little prodding. The red hair, the stunning figure, and that dazzling one-piece outfit pretty much leave us speechless every time.
No, I mean, I like Takashi's hand rolls as much as the next gal, but don't you think it's time to kind of like wrap this party up? You know, it's been 3 weeks since you took down Joker. There's no Legion of Doom, no Batman. Gotham is yours for the taking.
Number 2, Wonder Woman. The design of DC Comics' resident and reigning queen has changed very little since her debut back in the 1940s. Dark hair and strong features are a constant of Wonder Woman, as is a red, white, and blue color scheme. It was actress Linda Carter's generational beauty that helped solidify the Wonder Woman look for the 1970s. This look became somewhat synonymous with the character, a statuesque vision of femininity combined with strength and grace under pressure. Wonder Woman feels almost unapproachable in this regard, an idealized beauty for the ages. Meanwhile, her boots, bracers, and lasso deviously tie into the character's BDSM origins with regards to her creator William Moulton Marston, his wife Elizabeth, and their polyamorous partner Olive Byrne.
Of course, that's not the only important thing.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Catwoman.
Well, I'd like to think our relationship isn't just restricted to saving each other from freaks and weirdos, and that maybe we'd have a place for each other without Gotham, without the freaks. Maybe without masks.
It takes a lot of athletic skill to be a cat burglar, but only one DC Comics character does this job with the sex appeal of Selena Kyle. Maybe it's the skin-tight costume, leather or otherwise, or perhaps it's Kyle's moral ambiguity. But Catwoman is difficult to resist. Her conflicting alliances and vacillation between hero and villain make her character interesting, while her smarts and strength make her impossibly sexy. Catwoman has been drawn great over the years, and portrayed great too, particularly by Michelle Pfeiffer in Tim Burton's Batman Returns. This pick is just kind of a no-brainer. Meow.
So, what now?
Oh, I can think of a few things.
Where do you think the line is between admiration and objectification? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below.
Almost got him.
Did you enjoy this video? Check.
No, it's helly. It's like too many baddies to put in a top tier list, man. But mine would be like this, but it'd probably be alternate. Let me know in the comments if y'all want me to do a top 10, 20 DC female comic book characters. Let me know in the comments. While you're down there, make sure y'all get y'all arrows. Shoot at the like button, shoot at the subscribe button, become a member of the Arrowettes. It's been your boy, the Archer of Truth, Red Arrow. I want to thank y'all for coming by with Red Arrow Reacts. I'll see y'all on the flip side. Make sure y'all get y'all arrow. Pull that boy, shoot it right at the like button, subscribe button, and become a member of the Arrowettes.